Good morning, West Texans, all you good, fine, friendly folks out there who wish you were. I'm Ryan Hyatt, the Raiderland.com, where you start your day checking out what we've got posted and archived, including Raiderland hot links. And today it's over, under, and rated right Wednesday. We're talking about tailgate food. So go rate a few things for us today. This is the commentary portion of the programs. That it's a joke about 60 seconds. It always goes longer than that. But today we're talking about Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney and the news this week that he will not take any phone calls on his call-in show, which I guess now is no longer a coach's call-in show. Hat tip Outkick for discussing some of this at outkick.com. Not unusual to see thin-skinned head coaches, but right now Dabo Swinney is the Kamala Harris of college football. What do they have in common? For some reason, they're afraid to take questions. For some reason, they're afraid of maybe the accountability that comes along with that. We're still waiting for the Democrat presidential nominee after 37, 38 days in counting to maybe finally do an unscripted media event. So Dabo Swinney taking a cue, I guess, from Kamala Harris on this. What it really boils down to, though, is coaches becoming thin-skinned and forgetting who they work for by not taking questions from the fans, because he got upset because some guy last year asked him basically, hey, are you earning your $11.4 million with this team? That coaches forget that every dollar they're ever going to have, every dollar they've had is in somebody else's wallet right now. They're no different from a waiter or a waitress. They're in the service industry. They provide entertainment. They make people feel good about opening their wallet and spending money on Clemson football or wherever it may be. My advice to a lot of coaches would be try to remain as humble as you were the day you were hired. Go back and watch coaches' press conferences when they're hired. Oh my goodness. They're thinking this, they're that. I'm so humble. I'm so happy to be here. And then maybe they have a little success or they go along. A lot of it now just comes from the fact that they're incredibly thin-skinned. Nobody is willing to tell the emperor that they have no clothes on. They are cocooned, and they don't really have any idea sometimes of what it's like for the fans to try to hold them accountable. And their bosses a lot of times don't do that, and they enable that. If a guy like Dabo Swinney is doing a coach's show, he's probably getting six figures for that. The least you could do is take a couple of questions. I mean, it's not like you're running for president or anything, right? So there you go. I've seen it before. We'll see it again. Man, we didn't even get into Deion Sanders at this point. But coaches forget who they work for. They work for you. It doesn't have anything to do with the media asking questions. Their accountability is to you. You pay the rent, you pay the freight, and coaches like Swinney seem to forget that. Perhaps they'll be reminded. All right, we got a lot coming up on the daily broadcast tonight. Plenty of Texas Tech Big 12 stuff to look at. Game week for the Red Raiders. Check us out live on X, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Follow us on all those platforms so you don't miss a thing. We'll see you live at 6:30 in Raiderland.